This is day 4 of my trip to the UK. Let's get it. For the game plan. Step 1, we're going to a money exchange. 2, we're going to bus rides. 3, we're going to Edinburgh Castle and War Museum. Step 4, we're going to the Royal Mile. We are now heading to the coin exchange.
I was just down there on the corner of that building. Yeah, see, I thought you were ready.
Currently on a detour to get water before I wait on everybody. So now, if you haven't already, like and subscribe on the video. No, they're not going to exchange. Where'd they go? They went over there. Yeah. So we're just waiting on the rest of the family to get downstairs now. And yeah, we're just waiting on them. Off to the coin exchange.
So bright. Somebody broke a window at the house. Not our house.
I now have water. Oh, it looks like it's right there. Some water. It is £1.60. Get off the camera now. Look at this sculpture. Well, that was neat. On our way to the coin exchange and seen that sculpture.
It's Ben. Okay, Mason, Megan, are you going to Mom or May?
We're now going to the bus stop to get on the bus for the tour. So we just got done with the coin exchange, and now we are going to the bus tours. Walking up the stairs to the second deck. Let's go up the stairs.
That's fine. I feel pretty so she's her hair.
Right here.
Yes. So
We're on the bus.
Separate. He said if somebody didn't want to jump back on, just tear it above the big car, scan the code.
Now on the bus.
Good.
This is my cousin Ben. He's awesome recording. Go check out his video on his channel. Look at the monument. On the bus. Castle should be behind you somewhere. There it is.
Popeyes.
This is Prince Street. It was named after Prince George. The old town. The Usher Hall. We are at a churchyard now. Building. Big old St. John's Church. rock I just showed you used to be a volcano 300 million years ago. Fun fact, did you know Alexander Graham Bell was Scottish? This is the youngest Prime Minister in Britain. This next statue is a likeness of George IV. So, I'm gonna flip the camera around now. If you've enjoyed so far, subscribe and like the video. So my hat, this hat I'm wearing, stands for Bass, Bucks, and Birds. It's a Triple B hat from Zach Rushing. I'm not plugging his merch or anything, but by go means go at least watch his channel and support him. He's a cool dude. Big looking buildings. It's Deacon Brody's Tavern. He was born September 28, 1741 and executed on October 1st, 1788. We're now at the stop for the castle. The bus for the castle now. Here we go. Say hi. Walking to the castle.
They call it Diagon Alley.
This is Victoria Street. Big castle in the background. Big church. Look at these owls. Look at these owls.
I want them all. £10. Yeah. Would you add £1 on if you pay by card?
So what's
He is a barn owl.
barn owl?
Keep smiling, guys. I love this.
So tell me about him.
So his name is Howlett. He's 8 years old. He's a barn owl, as you can tell.
So that was the owls.
Yeah.
It was very cool. Now we're walking into the castle. At the Witch's Well, right here. So y'all can pause to read. I'm gonna go very slowly so you can read all this. Okay, and then I'm going to come up here so you can read that. Stadium. We're now in the stadium. Sorry. Walking around it into the castle. I have no idea what sport is played by this castle. Maybe Quidditch, maybe. So this is the castle. Castle in the background. Castle in the background. So we're heading into the castle.
Yeah, this would have been water.
So we're by the old guardhouse. I'm going to wait for people to pass and I'm going to film some of it. So this is the guardhouse. So we're right up top and then it goes down. So it was built 1853. It was the castle's main guardhouse for about 30 years. And then it was an important line of defense guarding the main route into the castle. I'll just let y'all read. Okay, now I'm going to go over here to this. Now in the castle, this is the first thing you see. The shops. We're now in the courtyard. Okay.
The Incas had it was like jigsaw puzzle.
So this gateway that I'm looking at, I'm going to show y'all, was built in the 1300s and then rebuilt in 1570s. So gate here, and it's got the spikes around. Old. So the gun platform right here, that's right here behind me, was built in 1733. Defenses to it was defending the north side of the castle behind me. So some of this was built. This was back in the 1st century AD. Tribal leaders exchanged gifts with the Romans at the hilltop strongholds, and then about 600 AD. The last order's legendary warriors leave the hill fort to die in battle in England. There was about 300 of them. And then in about 1140, great food and good, Scotland's leaders are ordered to assemble King David's castle. And then in 1314, the fight for freedom, Scottish soldiers scaled a rock. This rock right here, they scaled this rock to take the castle back from England. And then the big gun, it was in 1457, it was a 6-ton cannon. It could fire a stone ball for 2 miles and needed a team of 8 oxen to move it. And then 1566, I'm sorry, can't talk today. It was the birth of a king. The first king of both Scotland and England is born. It was Queen Mary of the Scots were forced to abdicate in 1567. Her only child became James the Sixth of Scotland. In 1603, he inherited the English throne as James I, moved to England and returned to Scotland only one time. And then in 1573, it was just reduced to nothing, rubble. And then in 1745, urban war. This view of the city, that is in the North Sea, way back there. Big observation. Platforms where the cannons this is where all the cannons once stood, right here. They shot out and over. Those are the cannons I was talking about. The big gun. And now we're here. Now at the where they shoot the cannons off, as in it's Mills Mount. Big Scottish cannons. It was after two failed firing sounded 1861. It's continued ever since. They fired in 1861. It's allowed precisely at 1 p.m. beginning in 1861. It's now famous Edinburgh tradition. It doesn't say why it fires, so I'm sure I will find that somewhere in the future. I'm now walking up to this natural piece. Just naturally goes up into the, and they built on top of it. Like him.
So the Highlands were in the warfare when we back.
Yeah. Gold. I was looking at the scene. Oh yeah, well then you would definitely enjoy Outlander. Yeah. They're all.
They need real gold. Oh, the Egyptian one.
Before. Just before.
3rd Battalion Royal Scots Waterloo, 1850. So a medal, he got a medal. Really? I'm not going to show the whole museum. So I'll catch you when I get out of the museum. So that was the Museum of Royal Scots Regiment and the Royal Regiment of Scotland. So now we're going to go to another museum or the cannon. So now what I'm walking to is Frog's Gate. Frog's Gate, F-O-O-G-S. However you say that. It is gate. Watch the cannons fire. This is phase 3 of our game plan. This is phase 3. Sorry I haven't said that in a minute. So this is the Mons Meg cannon. Like that. This is the size cannonballs they shot. Look at that. Wow. Sorry.
What is it? He's talking about his name.
Here we go, guys. Loading the cannon.
Don't jump. It'll be loud.
Should I try to plug my ears?
It won't be that.
Oh, his eardrums are gonna hurt.
没有，在那立正的。
Can you see this? There we go. That's okay.
Looks like he's wide in the field.
Nope, that's that.
So now we're going to try to go into this church. And we are, that was the cannon, by the way, you just saw. We're trying to go into this church. So now we're going to try to go into this church. And we are, that was the cannon, by the way, you just saw. We're trying to go into this church. Now in Crown Square. So we were not allowed to film in there. I'm not going to keep it. I'm not going to say much. It was a memorial. That's all I'm going to say. But now we're heading to
we don't have to.
the National War Museum. We are now at the Great Hall. So, Great Hall. This is where they would eat. Kind of where they would eat. So now we're heading to the National War Museum. We are now at the National War Museum. And this is Earl Hay. Yep.
Martha. I want to see your PP. It's a PPK.
Double barrel shotgun. Double barrel flint.
So as you put your names and they signed, these would be the clansmen and the lairds of the Highlands, and when they signed this, that they would regard they wanted James Stewart to be the king. Basically, signing this was the equivalent of trying to sign the Declaration of Independence for the United States, but it meant death if they didn't win. So they would come after them. So these 200 soldiers are also canceling any to King George. So King George would come after them if they didn't win, in which they didn't.
So that was the National War History Museum. And now we are going to the Royal Mile, I believe. On our way to the Royal Mile, but first we're going to eat lunch. We are now at the Mile Road, the Royal Mile. And now we're finding something to eat. Well, we made it to the restaurant. Tempting Tatty. So we're gonna go eat. So we're sitting here at the Tempting Tatty and the Mac Daddy with brisket in it. So I'm gonna give it a try here. Some mac and cheese. A little bit of brisket. Just got done with the market, and now we are walking down the street. We are now going to get back on the bus.
Have a good day. Pretty much like the train.
We made it to the bus, and now we, I believe, are heading back towards the hotel, closer to the hotel, before they stop the bus service for the day. Look at that big church. If you've enjoyed so far, like the video and comment what state you're from. big cliffs. I just got smacked in the head. Ow, again. I got hit in the head again. Second time in Scotland. I've already been hit in the head twice. So the bus just stopped and now it's running now. So it stopped as in the driver got off and switched drivers, I believe is what happened. So now we're just waiting to keep moving. So we got the finished product. He's still here of the sand art.
That is so wild. We're gonna get a yeah, go ahead.
Hey, it's finished. So we almost made it back to the hotel. Alright, so we just went back to the hotel after eating. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I will catch y'all in the next one.